We are making a crumble today. I don't know if I have all the ingredients, but a crumble will be made. For the crumble topping, I use this for every crumble I make. 1 cup of oats, keep it a little healthy. Half cup of flour, still want to enjoy this. You can substitute it with almond flour, cassava flour, whatever flour you want. 1/3 cup of sugar. And you could use a 1/4 cup, you don't need to use all this sugar. Some chopped nuts. So I just use 1/3 cup. This has walnuts, hazelnuts. You can omit this, but I love a little crunch. And you give this a little mix. Get that all incorporated. You can add chia to this. I love adding chia, get that fiber in, and it adds a crunch as well. Now I'm gonna add salted butter to this. You can add plain butter, but I love the savory sweet. It enhances the sweet, and we will be using tart cherries. I think I have them. Just goes so well with the tartness of the cherries. Half cup of butter. I know it doesn't look like half cup, it looks like a whole cup, but it's cubed and there's like lots of spaces in between. And now you have to use your hands to get in between this. This is how it looks. Now it's time to make the filling, and I found some pitted sweet cherries frozen in the fridge. Perfect. You want that tartness. If you don't want it, you can do like apple and rhubarb. I love a plum crumble. I'm just gonna use all. So this is it, and 2 cute little apples. If the apples aren't cute, it's not gonna taste cute. Trust me. Our apples go in. I'm just gonna give this a mix. You can add sugar to this, but I'll show you how I add my sugar. You can add sugar, spices, even a little hint of salt to bring out the sweetness. But I've used salted butter, so we don't need that. That is it for the crumble base. So here we have the little baking tray, and I'm just putting some butter on it. Butter. And now we add our fruits and just lay it on like that. And here's where I go in with the sugar. So I just do like probably a tablespoon, if so much. And just sprinkle it randomly. I love when I eat it and I get this blast of sweetness, get this blast of tartness. But if you mix it evenly, every single bite tastes the same. I'm a bit more adventurous. And if you were just doing apple alone, you could do apple cinnamon. If I was doing cherries alone, I would do like cherry almond with some almond essence, or instead of normal flour, I'd use almond flour, get like a kind of cherry bakewell type of thing here. And now we just sprinkle the crumble on top. It's gonna be like really globby all over. And that's okay, because you get different textures throughout. Some you'll get a nice soft texture, some it's gonna be crunchier, and you keep layering until it's covered. It's usually more floury than this, but as we substituted some of the flour with oats, it's gonna be a little more crumbly, which is perfect. When you cut into it, it will not be like a slice of cake. It will literally be falling apart. It crumbles away. That is the beauty of it. And this is the final version of it. If there's like fruits peeking through, that is perfect. I have like a little cherry peeking through here. It is gonna be bubbling. It is gonna be so chewy, caramelized. It's gonna be lovely. And the best thing about this recipe, doesn't have to be perfect. You can do whatever you like, and it's so simple. I'm sure everybody have the ingredients in their pantry for this. So I'm just gonna cover this now, pop it in the oven for 30 minutes on 160. And then for the last 15 minutes, I'm gonna remove the foil and let it finish. I'll let you all know at the end, because sometimes I need a 5 minutes extra to get golden. And you can also sprinkle some brown sugar here, which I'm gonna do now, because it's gonna be like a little creme brulee kind of caramelized crust. This is optional, you don't have to do it, and it just adds some character to it. It looks nice with the little golden specks all over. The crumble is finished. It looks perfect. I did not burn it this time. It's golden brown. I can smell the nuts. The cherries are all bubbly. You can have this hot with some hot custard, but I'm gonna have this hot with some cold vanilla ice cream. I love the mixture of savory and sweet, crunchy and soft, hot and cold. So let's dig in. So here it is, my cherry apple crumble. And if you want it a little more sticky, let it cool a bit. But as you can see, I'm all ready for work now and I don't have time for that. A little bit of the crumble, some apple. I have some cherry and crumble here. Some apple, a little bit of the ice cream. The ice cream is gonna melt pretty quickly because of the heat. And it'll be like custard anyway, so. And here we go. First bites for Wanola. Here you go. You like it, girl? And this is for me. I think I have a new favorite crumble. This is the first time I made cherry. Oh my god, could you imagine like putting some desiccated coconut or grated coconut and the crumble mixed there with cherry? So in the UK we have a lot of cherry almond stuff, so cherry bakewell. In Trinidad we have a lot of cherry coconut stuff. Oh my god, this crumble is so good. Vanilla ice cream, 10 out of 10. Crumble, 100 out of 10. I am definitely gonna have seconds. I don't think we have enough ice cream, so we're gonna have to go and get ice cream. This is one of the best crumble toppings I've ever tasted. This is what I always use. I don't use any other recipe. It is perfectly balanced with the sweetness. This is better than crumble topping, honestly. When you can spice it up, this is my lunch for today. Anyway, I'm gonna have seconds now. And this crumble recipe, you can use it to make your own granola bars as well. Bam. So I've gone back in for seconds. It is so good and I love that you can just pick up a whole bit of cherry. Ice cream is obviously finished. This would be so good with coconut. It's crumble season. I'm gonna have it with hot custard later because this will be cool by then. Wanna warm up my soul.